Welcome to Soul Ascendancy, and thank you for joining us today. This channel is a space for those who feel different, who know deep down that they are part of something greater. If you're here, it's because you're ready to tap into the truth of your existence and the divine power that flows through you. Today, we delve into a subject that's as electrifying as it is deeply personal. If you're ready for an eye-opening experience, let's begin this journey together. But before we dive in, I encourage you to take a moment, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment saying now to affirm your presence and commitment to the message we're about to explore. In the journey of the chosen ones, one cannot help but reflect on the words found in the Bible, particularly in the book of Matthew, where it speaks of those who are called to walk a path that is narrow and difficult. In Matthew 7:14, it is written, "Enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it." This path of the chosen one is not one of ease or popularity. It is a path that demands sacrifice, courage, and steadfast faith. Just as Christ walked a path of immense trials, so too do the chosen ones endure suffering that ultimately strengthens them. The trials of the chosen are not unlike the tribulations faced by the early disciples, who were tested not only by external forces but also by their own inner battles. It is through these struggles that they are refined. Much like gold tested by fire, the chosen ones, like the disciples, are called to be lights in the world, standing firm in their truth, despite the darkness that seeks to overpower them. And in doing so, they fulfill their higher calling, becoming living testimonies to the strength found in divine purpose. The chosen ones. There's something about being chosen that's hard to ignore. It's a sensation that calls to you, a whisper from the universe itself, telling you that you're not like everyone else, that you've been picked for something greater. It's like an ancient prophecy, a secret waiting to unfold, and with it comes a sense of destiny. But let's be real, being chosen isn't always as glorious as it sounds. It's not just about divine visions or angelic choirs serenading your every step. No. It's a path laden with challenges, betrayal, lies, and sometimes sheer heart-wrenching slander. Imagine standing there watching people you once trusted twist your words, distort the truth, and spread doubt about your very character. It's enough to make you question everything. Was it a mistake? Why me? But, let me tell you this. What seems like a mistake is part of a grander plan. While these slanderers revel in their temporary moment of satisfaction, blind to the cosmic clock ticking down on their actions, there's something much greater at play. There's a divine force and all-seeing presence, quietly taking notes on every lie, every malicious word, every act of deceit. And trust me, what goes unseen by human eyes is recorded with divine precision. Lies are like bad magic tricks, aren't they? They impress at first to make people believe in something that isn't real. But sooner or later, the truth comes to light, and when it does, it's inevitable that the illusion shatters. The world might not notice immediately, but those lies are building a prison for the ones who spread them, one brick at a time. They don't realize it yet, but they're writing their own downfall. And the best part, you don't even need to lift a finger. The universe is watching, and every falsehood they utter is added to the divine ledger. Nothing goes unnoticed. The lies, the manipulations, the distortions of your name. They're being recorded, cataloged, and in time, they'll come back with a force no one can predict. When that curtain drops, they will regret every word, every action. Divine memory is one of the most powerful aspects of the universe. It doesn't forget. It doesn't overlook anything. Every action, every word, every thought you put out into the world leaves a trace. Nothing is dismissed. The lies, the whispered slanders, they're all etched into the fabric of existence, waiting for the right moment to return. The slanderers might gloat, might feel like they've won. They might think they've covered their tracks, but the divine memory doesn't work like that. It's not influenced by human emotions. It doesn't pick sides. It simply records, and its accuracy is terrifyingly neutral. It doesn't matter if they feel victorious for now, because each deception they make is piling weight on a scale that only the universe can tip. One day, the weight will be too much for them to bear. And when that time comes, it will be too late for them to change the course of their actions. Nothing, absolutely nothing, goes unseen. And then there's the rare strength of the chosen ones. You carry a resilience, a spiritual immunity. that others can't comprehend. The lies and slander that would break most people seem to slide off you like water off a duck's back. You're protected, shielded by a force beyond human understanding. It's as though each attack that comes your way doesn't weaken you. It fortifies you. With every false accusation, every betrayal, you become stronger. You evolve in ways that others can't even begin to fathom. While the slanderers expect you to crumble, to be destroyed by their words, they only find that you rise again and again, more powerful than before. This is the essence of spiritual immunity. The chosen ones don't just survive, they transform, becoming sharper, clearer, and unshakable. The more they're tested, the more they grow, and with each attack, they emerge stronger than ever. Your resilience is a reminder that true power doesn't come from avoiding struggle. It comes from overcoming it and growing through it. But don't mistake spiritual immunity for a lack of pain. The chosen ones feel the weight of betrayal. They know what it's like to be hurt, to have the world turn against them. The difference is that while others might break under the pressure, you find a way to turn that pain into strength. You process it, learn from it, and use it to fuel your rise. The slanderers who thought they could bring you down only end up watching their own efforts crumble, while you continue to stand tall, unbothered, and unaffected. Karma plays its part in this cosmic dance, too. It's not a punishment, as many might believe. It's more like a mirror. The lies and slander people spread about you come back to them in ways they don't expect. The energy they put out into the world, especially when it's fueled by envy, jealousy, or bitterness, attracts exactly the same energy. It's almost poetic, in a brutal sort of way. Those who try to destroy your reputation, to tear you down, don't realize that their actions are setting them on a path of their own destruction. Karma is relentless, but it's patient. It doesn't strike immediately. It waits, watches, and lets the person sink deeper into their own actions. At first, they may feel invincible, as though they've won by ruining your name. But karma doesn't work on human timelines. It operates with precision, always landing at the right moment. And when it does, they'll be forced to face the consequences of their actions. It might come in the form of an unexpected betrayal, a sudden loss, or their own reputation crumbling under scrutiny. Karma is a mirror, reflecting back the energy that was put out, and it doesn't lie. Silence, too, is a weapon. The chosen ones know this better than anyone. When lies and slander are thrown their way, they understand that not every attack requires a response. In fact, sometimes the most powerful thing they can do is say nothing at all. Silence doesn't mean weakness. It doesn't mean surrender. It's a choice, a deliberate refusal to engage in the chaos others are creating. The chosen ones know that words have power, but so does silence. By withholding a response, they force the world to pay attention to the difference between reaction and true strength. The ones who spread lies expect a reaction. They want to see you get angry, to defend yourself, to fall into the trap they've set. But the chosen ones don't give them that satisfaction. They remain unbothered, centered, and unshaken. And over time, people begin to notice the truth. They see who's stirring the drama and who's simply living their life with integrity. Silence speaks volumes, and the more you choose it, the louder it becomes. It's a testament to the fact that true power doesn't need to shout. And finally, divine timing. The universe has its own rhythm, its own pace. Justice may not come immediately, but it always comes. For those who spread lies, the delayed response can feel like they've gotten away with it, like they've escaped the consequences. But divine timing doesn't work according to human schedules. It allows the wrongdoer to grow comfortable, to become overconfident in their belief that they've outsmarted the universe. But the truth always has its time, and when that time comes, it arrives with precision. The slanderers might feel like they've won for now, but the universe is calculating every action, and it won't let the lies go unanswered forever. The bill always comes due. As the truth emerges, it hits harder than anyone expects, sweeping away any semblance of control the deceivers thought they had. It's a force of nature, undeniable and unrelenting. For the ones who've been wronged, it's a moment of realization. When they see the very foundation of their pain and suffering crumble away, leaving only the raw, pure reality of what happened. It's in this moment, as the lies dissolve into nothing, that they can finally breathe, feeling the weight lifted from their shoulders. The time of waiting, the seemingly endless period of patience, was never about being passive. It was about gathering strength, becoming more resilient with each day that passed. While those who did wrong were busy building their own downfall, the ones who had been wronged were quietly preparing themselves for this very moment. And now, as the truth shines through, they can see it for what it truly is. Justice, not just in the form of external validation, but in the peace that finally settles within their hearts. Those who have been chosen for this path often experience these truths in their most painful moments. They are targeted by others, misjudged, slandered, and betrayed. They are questioned, misunderstood, and blamed for things they never did. And yet, despite the intense emotional toll, they stand strong, not because they hadn't felt the weight of the hurt, but because they have learned, over time, to stand in their own power. They've learned that their worth is not determined by the lies others tell about them, but by the truth that resides deep within. When you understand that the lies and slander are projections of someone else's internal battle, you begin to see through them. The slanderers, those who try to tear you down with false accusations, reveal far more about themselves than they ever do about you. Their insecurities, their unaddressed fears, and their own self-doubt become visible for everyone to see. The more they try to paint you in a negative light, the more they expose their own flaws and weaknesses. They don't realize that their actions are merely a reflection of their own struggles, their inability to face their own truths. For those who are on the receiving end of these attacks, it becomes clear. You begin to realize that these words, these lies, have no power over you. What they say about you is nothing more than an echo of their own inner turmoil. And over time, the world around you begins to see it too. People start to question the motives of those who spread negativity. They begin to wonder if the ones speaking ill of you are simply trying to project their own fears and insecurities onto someone they feel threatened by. They see the truth, even when it is not immediately clear to the deceivers themselves. As time moves on, you become more attuned to the patterns of deceit. You learn to see betrayal not as something that diminishes you, but as something that strengthens you. Betrayal has a strange way of shaping you. It may feel like the deepest wound at first, but if you allow it to, it will become a transformative experience. It forces you to dig deeper into yourself, to face aspects of your soul you may not have been ready to confront. It pushes you to grow in ways that you would never have imagined, making you wiser, stronger, and more resilient. Through each act of betrayal, you discover something about yourself that you didn't know existed, a strength that can't be faked or taught. You begin to understand that your true power lies not in avoiding pain, but in how you respond to it. You don't break under the weight of deceit. Instead, you absorb it, using it as a tool for your own transformation. You learn who is truly on your side, who has your back, and who is merely pretending. Each betrayal sharpens your discernment, allowing you to see people for who they truly are, not who you wish them to be. It's in these moments of betrayal that you come to understand your own resilience. You start to realize that no matter how many times you're hurt, you can always rise again. You have an inner strength that is unshakable, something that only deepens with every challenge. And as you grow stronger, those who tried to break you realize, too late, that their efforts have only made you more formidable. They may have thought they were defeating you, but in truth, they were only helping you become the person you were meant to be. And when you emerge from this transformation, you don't come out as a victim. You come out as a victor. The ones who tried to hurt you, the ones who betrayed you, will see the strength they never expected. They will witness the powerful force you become, not because of your circumstances, but because of how you have chosen to rise above them. They will see the truth of who you are. The one who cannot be broken, who cannot be diminished, no matter the weight of the world's cruelty. This is the power of truth. Truth is a force that cannot be ignored. It may be buried, hidden, or distorted for a time, but it will always rise to the surface. It is like water dripping on stone, persistent, patient, and inevitable. Lies may seem convincing for a while, but they are fragile constructs destined to crumble under the weight of reality. The truth, however, stands firm. It doesn't need to be proven. It simply is. And when it emerges, it does so with a power that demolishes the illusions built around it. The truth isn't just about clearing your name. It's about breaking down the walls of deception and revealing the reality that's been obscured. When the truth finally breaks through, it doesn't do so subtly. It comes with a force that leaves no room for doubt, no room for the lies to stand. The lies unravel, and the truth becomes undeniable. And in that moment, those who once believed the lies are left to face the consequences of their own misplaced. Those who spread deceit will find themselves exposed by the very truth they tried to bury. They will realize too late that they never had control. The lies they wove will no longer hold power over anyone, not even over them. The energy they invested in deception will come back to them, and they will see how futile it was to try and escape the cosmic law of truth. Divine consequences are unavoidable. They are a natural force that upholds the balance of the universe. Every action, every word, every lie has a corresponding reaction, and there is no escaping it. Those who think they can manipulate reality through deception will eventually learn that they cannot escape the divine laws that govern existence. The consequences of their actions will find them, often when they least expect it, and when they do, they will be forced to confront the chaos they've created. This is not a matter of revenge, but of balance. The universe operates on principles that are beyond human comprehension. It ensures that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The lies, the deceit, the manipulation. They all carry a weight, and that weight must eventually come back to its source. Divine consequence does not act out of malice. It simply restores balance, ensuring that the truth will always rise to the surface. So as you stand in the face of adversity, know that the truth is on your side. Know that no matter how long it takes, justice will always arrive at its appointed time. And when it does, it will not just be a moment of vindication. It will be a powerful statement that truth is unshakable, undeniable, and eternal. Let go of the pain, the betrayal, the lies, and trust in the process. Trust that in the end, the truth will always prevail, and that you, as the chosen one, will emerge stronger than you ever imagined. So if this resonates with you, if you feel the energy of this truth, leave a comment below with the word now, and don't forget to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel. Stay tuned for more messages like this and let your journey toward transformation continue. The truth is coming, and you are ready for it. So there's something profoundly humbling about witnessing divine justice in action. It doesn't announce itself with a loud bang or in the form of dramatic retribution. It's much quieter, much more subtle, like the steady unfolding of a leaf turning. It's inevitable, and it's precise. For those of us who are chosen, there is a deep understanding that while human justice is flawed and slow, divine justice is exact. Every lie, every manipulation, every attempt to diminish or discredit you is being carefully recorded by the universe. And though the scales may seem unbalanced for a time, they will tip when the moment is right. And when they do, the consequences will be profound. It may feel as though the weight of the world is on your shoulders when these betrayals and false accusations come your way, but you need to know this. They are not meant to break you. They are meant to shape you. In the fire of deceit, your character is tempered, your strength honed, and your wisdom deepened. You may feel as though you are being overwhelmed, that the lies are suffocating you, but in truth, you are being transformed into someone greater, someone more powerful than you ever thought possible. Each time someone tries to bring you down, they only illuminate more clearly the light within you. Their lies, their slander, their attempts to undermine you, they all only serve to showcase the very qualities that make you special. The more they try to tear you down, the brighter your light becomes. Your resilience, your integrity, your authenticity, they become undeniable. And while they may believe they are winning, they are only digging themselves deeper into a hole that they cannot escape. You see, the energy they invest in trying to harm you will always come back to them. This isn't just karma, it's divine law. What you give into the world comes back to you. And those who spend their time trying to destroy others will eventually find themselves facing the consequences of their actions. It may not happen immediately, but rest assured it will come. They cannot escape the balance of the universe. It is unavoidable. The moment they believe they are untouchable, that they can evade the truth, that is the moment their undoing begins. In the meantime, you are learning to stand tall, to stand strong. The slander, the lies, they have no power over you. Instead of weakening you, they strengthen you. Every attack, every false accusation is an opportunity to grow, to deepen your understanding of who you are and what you stand for. You are learning that you are not defined by what others say about you. You are defined by what you know to be true. And when you stand firm in that truth, there's nothing. The truth, as you know, has a way of making itself known. It might be buried for a time, hidden beneath layers of deceit and falsehood, but it cannot remain hidden forever. The lies that are told about you may be convincing in the short term. They may fool others for a while, but the truth is relentless. It will find its way to the surface, and when it does, it will do so with such force that there will be no denying it. People will begin to see the cracks in the facade, the inconsistencies in the story, and they will start to question everything. When the truth finally emerges, it will break through in such a way that it renders the lies powerless. And this is where divine justice steps in. It doesn't just allow the truth to come out for the sake of revealing the lies. It does so to restore balance, to bring about a reckoning that serves as a reminder of the consequences of deceit. For those who have tried to harm you, this reckoning is inevitable. They may feel as though they have escaped accountability, that their lies have carried them to safety. But they are wrong. Divine law operates on a level that transcends human understanding, and no one can outrun it. For the chosen, however, this process of revelation is not about seeking revenge. It is not about getting back at those who have wronged you. It is about finding peace, finding clarity, and aligning yourself with your true purpose. Divine justice doesn't need you to fight it. It works on its own. All you need to do is stay true to yourself, remain grounded in your truth, and watch as the universe brings everything into alignment. The more you focus on your own growth, your own healing, the more you will see the repercussions of others' actions come to light. This process is not always easy. There will be times when you feel exhausted, when the weight of the world feels like it is pressing down on you. But even in those moments, you are learning, you are growing. The pain you feel in the face of betrayal and slander is an invitation to dive deeper into yourself, to explore the parts of you that need healing, to shed the layers of insecurity and doubt. And in that process, you will emerge as someone who is unshakable, someone who cannot be moved by the lie. For truth is, the chosen ones are catalysts for exposure. Just by being who you are, by living in alignment with your purpose, you bring to the surface the insecurities and fears of those around you. Your light shines so brightly that it casts shadows on the parts of them they wish to hide. And because they can't handle the intensity of your light, they try to diminish it. They try to make you small so that they can feel bigger. But all they end up doing is revealing more about themselves. Their lies, their slander, their attempts to hurt you. They all say more about them than they do about you. They are projecting their own insecurities, their own fears, their own sense of inadequacy, and as they try to tear you down, they only end up exposing their own weaknesses. They cannot see it, but everyone else can. And this, my friend, is the beauty of it all. The more they try to diminish you, the more they reveal themselves for who they truly are. And you, the chosen one, stand as a beacon of truth, of resilience, of authenticity. You are a living testament to the power of staying true to yourself. No matter how loud the voices around you may get, you are not defined by what others say about you. You are defined by what you know to be true in your heart. And as you continue to walk this path, others will begin to see the truth about you too. They will see that you are not just a survivor, you are a warrior through your journey. You will inspire others to stand firm in their truth as well. So, as you move forward in this journey, remember that you are never alone. The universe is watching, and divine justice is always at work. Trust that it is unfolding in the perfect timing. Trust that the truth will always come to light, no matter how, and know that every challenge you face, every lie told about you, every betrayal you endure, is an opportunity for you to grow, to rise above, and to become the powerful, authentic being you were always meant to be. If you feel this message resonating with you, if you can relate to the strength and resilience of the chosen ones, leave a comment now and let me know what you've learned through your own journey. And remember to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel for more powerful insights into the truth of your existence. Thank you for watching, and may you continue to shine brightly, no matter the darkness that may try to surround you. As we journey through life, We often find ourselves facing situations that challenge us at the deepest levels. There are moments when we feel betrayed, misjudged, or misunderstood. These moments can be painful, especially when they come from those we least expected. The deception, the lies, the manipulations. All of these tests can leave us questioning not just others but ourselves as well. Yet, in the midst of these struggles, we are being shown a greater truth, a deeper understanding of who we truly are and the purpose behind our lives. Every betrayal, every false accusation, every unjust moment is not just an obstacle. It is an invitation to step into the fullness of who we are, to embrace the lessons and the wisdom that are waiting for us on the other side. Walking the path of a chosen one is not simply a journey. It's a call to embody strength, inner courage, and unwavering commitment to your truth. This path demands more than what the average person is prepared to offer. It is not a road paved with easy victories or the recognition of others. Instead, it is a path that often goes unnoticed. And, when it is noticed, it is misunderstood by those who are still blinded by their own fears and insecurities. The world around you may not always appreciate your journey, and others may not understand the depth of your purpose. But this is part of the challenge you must embrace. The chosen path is not for the faint of heart, nor is it a journey for those seeking external validation. It requires a deep level of self-awareness, self-reliance, and a commitment to the values you know are true in your heart. As you walk this path, you realize that your journey is far more than personal growth. It is a transformation of the energy around you. When you walk in your truth, you become a beacon of light, not only for yourself but for those who cross your path. People who encounter you, whether briefly or for extended periods, are inevitably forced to confront parts of themselves that they may not have wanted to face. Your mere presence begins to stir up their own unresolved issues and hidden fears. This can make others uncomfortable, because, in the presence of your light, they are faced with their own shadows. These are parts of themselves that they've buried deep inside, and your energy, your authenticity, shines a light on these areas, forcing them to either acknowledge them or turn away in denial. But this is where your role as a chosen one becomes clear. You are not just walking a path for your own growth, but your journey serves as a catalyst for others to awaken to the truth within themselves. Through your actions, your words, and your very being, you create an environment where transformation is possible. You challenge those around you to evolve, to shed their illusions, and to begin the process of self-realization. In doing so, you don't just impact your own life. You become a transformative force in the lives of others, guiding them toward their own higher consciousness. And although it may be difficult at times, it is through this very struggle that you fulfill your higher purpose. By walking the path of the chosen one, you are not merely reacting to the world around you. Rather, you are actively shaping the energy that flows through it. Each step you take, each choice you make, creates ripples in the fabric of reality. These ripples, though subtle and sometimes invisible at first, will touch the lives of others in ways that may not be immediately apparent. As you live with authenticity and resilience, you set into motion a series of events that align the universe in ways beyond your understanding. The influence you exert is not always seen or acknowledged by others, but that doesn't diminish its power. You are creating a shift in energy that will reverberate far beyond what your senses can grasp. This is the essence of divine justice. It is not a short-sighted mechanism designed merely to right wrongs in the moment. It is something far deeper and more profound. Divine justice is the force that governs the universe, ensuring that balance is restored, not just on an individual level, but on a cosmic scale. It transcends time, circumstance, and the immediate events unfolding around you. Divine justice doesn't always operate according to the timelines or expectations of human understanding. It moves with a quiet certainty, often working behind the scenes to bring about a balance that may not be visible in the moment, but is always effective in the grand design of existence. As a chosen one, you may find that the world seems to be out of sync with your intentions, that the injustices you experience feel overwhelming at times. Yet divine justice assures you that nothing is ever truly out of balance. Everything that happens, every hardship you face, every challenge you overcome, is part of a larger, divine plan. Even when it feels as though the forces of darkness are winning, when slander and betrayal seem to have the upper hand, The truth is that divine justice is at work, slowly but surely, restoring order in a way that might not be immediately visible to the human eye. The universe operates on a level that far surpasses our comprehension. It moves in ways that we may not fully understand, and yet there is a deep knowing that everything is interconnected and that the threads of existence are being woven with great care. Divine justice ensures that no matter how hidden or delayed the consequences of wrong actions may seem, they will eventually come to fruition. The truth that is hidden will eventually be revealed, and the balance that has been disrupted will be restored. Trust in this process, for it is the very force that guides us toward a higher understanding, a greater consciousness, and a more authentic existence. As you continue to walk your path, know that your resilience and authenticity are not just personal victories. They are part of the universal flow of divine justice that is shaping the reality we all share. You are a force for truth, an agent of balance in a world that often feels chaotic, and though the impact of your actions may seem small at times, rest assured that it is creating a ripple effect that will ultimately touch the lives of others in profound ways, leading them toward their own higher truths and a more awakened existence. The energy you bring into the world has the power to heal, to transform, and to illuminate the darkness that others cannot yet see. Keep walking your path, knowing that you are contributing to the greater good, even when the rewards are not immediately visible. The universe is always watching, and divine justice will always prevail. You may not always see how your actions are influencing the world around you. You may not always understand why things are happening the way they are. But rest assured, every moment of adversity is preparing you for something greater. Every lie told about you, every attempt to discredit your name, every challenge you face is a stepping stone that will lead you toward your highest purpose. The process of exposure, of standing firm in your truth, despite the world trying to push you down, is one of the most transformative experiences you will ever undergo. It is through this process that you will come to understand the true meaning of strength. Not the strength that comes from physical power or dominance, but the strength that comes from knowing who you are and knowing that no one can take that away from you. The truth, though often painful and difficult to confront, is the very essence of freedom. It has a power that no amount of deception or manipulation can ever truly overshadow. For those who walk the path of the chosen ones, the call to embody truth is both an honor and a heavy responsibility. It is a light that shines in places where others may fear to tread, a beacon that forces the darkness around it to retreat, even if just for a moment. But this mission is not always smooth or easy. There are moments when the truth appears to be completely obscured, drowned by the lies, half-truths, and distortions that others weave. In these moments, it can seem as though the very foundation of everything you stand for is being eroded, and the world around you is closing in. When faced with overwhelming challenges, when it seems as though everything you value is being questioned or undermined, it is natural to feel hopeless. You might wonder if the truth can ever rise above the noise of the world, if your light can truly shine in the midst of so much dark. These are the moments when the chosen ones are tested the most, when it feels as though the very weight of the world is pressing down on their spirit. Yet it is in these moments of seeming defeat that something profound is happening beneath the surface. The darkness, though it may be oppressive, is in fact a catalyst for the growth of your inner light. The more the world attempts to drown out the truth, the brighter your light becomes. The more lies are spread about you, the more your authenticity shines through. The more you're attacked, the more your strength and resilience are forged in the fires of adversity. It is in the heat of these trials that the chosen ones are not broken, but instead shaped into something greater than they could have ever been without the pressure of these challenges. It is through enduring hardship, through standing firm in the face of overwhelming opposition, that they discover the depth of their own power. They learn to trust in the process, knowing that every attack is merely an opportunity for their light to grow even brighter. So this is the paradox that lies at the heart of the chosen one's journey. In the face of adversity, they do not crumble. Instead, they are fortified, becoming more steadfast and resolute in their truth. Their strength is not derived from avoiding pain or conflict, but from the ability to navigate through it with grace, determination, and an unwavering commitment to their authentic selves. The chosen ones embody the very essence of resilience, knowing that every challenge they face is not a sign of weakness, but a powerful reminder of the strength that already exists within them. This strength is not just about surviving the challenges, but about thriving in the face of them. It is about finding meaning in every trial, every hardship, and recognizing that these experiences are not obstacles to be avoided, but opportunities for growth and transformation. The more you face the darkness, the more your light expands. And as your light expands, so too does your ability to impact the world around you. For in the process of being tested, you become the very embodiment of the truth you seek to share. The world may try to silence you, but it cannot extinguish the truth within you. And in this truth, there is an undeniable power that cannot be ignored. The chosen ones are not simply survivors. They are warriors of light, transformed by their trials into beings of immense strength and wisdom. The more they endure, the more they grow, and the more they inspire others to do the same. This paradoxical journey is the core of the chosen one's calling. They are not just walking a path of personal transformation, but are serving as beacons of hope and inspiration for others who are lost in the darkness. Through their journey, they show others what is possible when one stays true to themselves, even in the face of overwhelming odds. They embody the strength that comes from embracing adversity, understanding that every trial is a stepping stone toward a greater understanding of the self and the universe. The truth that the chosen ones embody is not just a personal truth, but a universal one. It is the truth that connects all beings, that reminds us of the light we all carry within us. In embracing this truth, the chosen ones inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that spreads far beyond their immediate circle. They shine their light not only for themselves but for others, helping them to see their own potential and guiding them toward their own path of authenticity and strength. In the end, the journey of the chosen ones is not one of effortless success or easy victories. It is a journey marked by struggle, pain, and hardship, but also by immense growth, transformation, and the discovery of inner power. It is a journey that requires unwavering faith, resilience, and a deep connection to the truth within. And though the road may be long and the challenges may seem insurmountable, the light that the chosen ones carry within them will never be extinguished. In fact, it will only grow brighter, illuminating the world around them, inspiring others to rise, to face their own shadows, and to walk their own path of truth and authenticity. But the most profound aspect of this journey is that the chosen ones are not alone. The universe is watching, yes, but it is also supporting you in ways you cannot always perceive. The energy of the divine, the support of the unseen forces, the guidance of your higher self. They are all there working in harmony to help you navigate the challenges of this world. Every step you take is guided. Every breath you take is supported. And every choice you make is a part of the greater plan unfolding. When you understand this, when you truly embrace the fact that there is something greater at work in your life, you begin to let go of the need for control. You stop fighting against the forces that are pushing you forward, and instead, you surrender to the flow of life. You begin to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Even the most painful moments, the most difficult challenges, are part of the divine plan. And when you can see life in this way, you start to understand that nothing happens by accident. Every encounter, every challenge, every moment of joy or sorrow is a reflection of your soul's journey. It is all a part of the larger tapestry of existence. This realization is where true peace begins. When you understand that you are not a victim of your circumstances, but a powerful co-creator of your reality, you step into a space of peace and clarity. You no longer need to seek revenge, no longer need to right the wrongs that others have done to you. Instead, you begin to see those wrongs as opportunities for growth, as catalysts for transformation. You begin to see the people who have wronged you as teachers, as mirrors reflecting back to you the areas in your life that need healing. And in this way, you are able to rise above the petty struggles of the ego and connect to the higher purpose of your soul. The chosen ones are not just survivors of adversity. They are the architects of change. They are the ones who have the power to transform not only their own lives, but the world around them. Through their authenticity, their truth, and their unwavering commitment to their higher purpose, they create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond their immediate circle. They are the ones who show others the way. They are the ones who demonstrate, through their actions, what it means to live a life of integrity, resilience, and love. And in the end, when the dust settles, when the lies have been exposed and the truth has been revealed, the chosen ones will stand tall as beacons of light. They will be the ones who have weathered the storm, who have risen from the ashes of conflict, and who have emerged stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their true purpose than ever before. And in that moment, they will know that the trials they endured were not in vain. They will know that every challenge, every moment of struggle, was a necessary part of their transformation. As you reflect on this, take a moment to look back at your own journey. Think about the challenges you have faced, the betrayals, the slander, the false accusations. Think about the times when it seemed like the world was against you, when you felt like you had no one to turn to, no one who understood. But in those moments, you were never alone. The universe was with you, guiding you, supporting you, and helping you find the strength to rise above. And as you move forward, know that every challenge you face is another step toward your highest self. You are being shaped into something greater, something that cannot be moved, something that stands strong in the face of adversity. And so as you continue on this journey, remember that you are not defined by what others say about you. You are defined by what you know to be true in your heart. Trust in that truth, trust in the process, and trust in the divine guidance that is always with you. Your journey is one of transformation, and as you walk this path, you are not only discovering who you are discovering the truth of the universe itself. If you feel this message resonates with you, if you are walking the path of the chosen one and finding your strength in the face of adversity, leave a comment now. Share your thoughts, share your experiences, and let us know how you are embracing your truth. And don't forget to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel for more powerful insights and messages that will continue to guide you on your journey. Thank you for watching, and may you continue to walk in the light, no matter what darkness may try to surround you.